Hey, Scott here from WhatType.com, and in this video I'm going to address a question from Quora about ENFPs. It says, is it best for an ENFP personality to stay busy to avoid boredom and depression? So my short answer is no, I don't think so, because I think that is a trap. So what it sounds to me, I'm going a little bit out on a limb here, but what it sounds to me like what this question is really getting at is a pattern that's actually not myers-briggs. So this is commonly correlated with ENFPs, but what I'm actually hearing here sounds more like Enneagram. It sounds more to me like Enneagram 7. So if you're not familiar with the Enneagram, if you want to look it up, it's ENNEAGRAM. So Enneagram, well, to start with, the Enneagram is basically 9 different coping strategies that, 9 different patterns that we develop in response to a sort of existential terror. On some level, we're all aware that we are, at the mercy of the universe, and we are vulnerable, and there's, a response that we develop to that, and there are 9 of these. And we tend to, we have all of these energies inside of us, but we tend to form a personality and an identity around one of these. And it's very common for ENFPs to exhibit the Enneagram 7 pattern. And that pattern is the classic Peter Pan syndrome. So this is basically keeping the energy, keeping the vibe up, so that it never gets too low. It's an avoidance pattern, avoiding negativity. So there's an imbalance around positive and negative energy in general. There's that desire to keep things going, keep things up, so that they don't get down where, we really don't want to go. So this whole thing, as with all of the Enneagram patterns, it's a trap. And what it does is it keeps us isolated. It keeps us playing a game that we can't win. You can't win that game. You cannot win the game of, keeping the positive energy going so that you never have to deal with the shit that you don't want to deal with. So the way out of it is through it. So, if you don't learn to integrate this negative energy and become more okay with it and become more comfortable with it and kind of deal with this and live with it, then it's going to cause problems. I mean, you will burn out, you will, other people will notice, that you're not fully with them, and you may be very fun and very funny and very entertaining, but it's just there's a part of you that's missing from the equation. And when you do inevitably have to deal with the negativity, it's you crash into it. It's like the dam breaks, and there's just a general imbalance there. So the way out of it, this isn't something you can just do. This is something that you take baby steps and you work at it. And you practice, and you take pride in whatever you're able to accomplish, and just by virtue of the fact that you're paying attention to it and doing something, you just kind of build a constructive attitude, and over a period of time this gets better, and you just learn to identify and celebrate your success in this. But you want to do things like meditate. Meditation is great, and all the things that are going to get you out of this are the things that you're going to want to kind of avoid. The things that, and you'll notice this coming up, and when it does, you want to just kind of observe that feeling, and acknowledge it, and then continue forward. So meditating, making it a general practice to find ways to integrate some of the unpleasant energy into your into your process in general, so that you're not just rejecting it, and it doesn't, you don't burn out and then everything just turns to shit. So you want to find opportunities to practice slowing down, practice really being present with other people, and making commitments and sticking to them. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the topic. I hope that's helpful for you. If you are trying to figure out if you are an ENFP or what type you are, you can go to whattype.com/mytype to learn about Skype sessions. And if you are interested in learning how to be a Myers-Briggs profiler, learning how to tell what type people are in different contexts, you can go to whattype.com/lessons. And if you like these sorts of videos, just talking about random things about type, and also post videos about celebrities, types, and things like that, then don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.